Wow, that smells delicious. Wait a sec. Is that pheasant stew? Your very favorite. Your father said he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught one himself. Really? I'll be sure to thank him later. Speaking of food, you've got a lot going on here. It smells amazing. Well, the circumstances may not be ideal, but it's been too long since we last dined together as a family. And ever since Her Highness arrived, it's been so lively that I feel like I've gained a second daughter. Times like these are when a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? You really are the perfect mother. Even in times like these, you're right here, ready to warmly welcome us home with open arms. I can't see that ever changing. If only I were half as good a son as you are, Mom. Aw. Mom, is something wrong? That's not true at all. When I had no idea what was going on with you and your sister, I worried myself sick. At times, it felt as though my chest was going to burst from it all. But believing that you two would come back to me safely was the key to keeping myself together. With that in mind, I could focus instead of getting this house ready to welcome you both home. Oop. Mom, whatever doubts you may have about your place in this family, as long as you're here in this house, you're our son. If you're ever feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. That's perfect timing. I just took a sip of tea. Just when you put that through. Now I can stretch though. The whole beginning of game 2 is what you missed. Quick recap. Reen, giant monster, kitty cat, top of a giant mountain. Asleep there for, a month. Came down said mountain fighting. And woke up in his bed in his house, rescued by Toval, the princess, and his sister. And, oh yeah, Mitch is trying to kick your butt on the leaderboard. That's what you've missed. And then, once you found strength to keep going, you could pick things back up right where you left them. Thanks, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now. Well, look forward to dinner tonight. And make sure you work up a good appetite for it, alright? No worries there. Okay, so we talked to Mom Schwartzer. And there's nothing on the first floor, so let's go back. And I just want to go look around upstairs before, I actually leave. Because that's kind of what I do. I like exploring. Oh, here's Dad. All the Empire's major cities are under the control of the Noble Alliance now. They've been so focused on those, they haven't had the time to deal with the frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, this means that Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of the Civil War. It does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little's changed. A nice snowfall's the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, I see you chose not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I've never wanted anything to do with the Noble faction to begin with. There's always a chance they'll try to invite me to join. But I'm confident I could talk my way out of it. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with Viscount Arcade, however. You can't? He might be on the airship still somewhere. Did something happen over in the Gram? Or maybe even the Courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, but it's Viscount Arcade we're talking about. He'll be fine. Regardless, I'm just trying to make sure that we're well prepared for anything, especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness. That's true. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume they want Princess Alphen as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to help make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help. Thank you, Rose. You two are so competitive. You cracked me up. Thank you. Of course, I'm sure I'll be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start with trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility. Mitch, thank you. Oh no. I should say oh no, but oh my goodness. Are you guys gonna do the thing? Are you gonna like make me cry? There's only so much burden that one person can bear. Do you think I'm shouldering that too much? Admittedly, those are Master Kafai's words, not mine, but they get across what I want to say well enough. And whether I think it or not, this is a good chance for you to get some well-earned rest. I want you to make the most of it, alright? Sure. Thanks, Dad.